Hey. Yo. We in here. We live. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I have a quick story to tell you on how the devil gonna try to get you. I had got all this set up. I was ready to go. Went to the bathroom, make sure I didn't have to get up. Got me a little something to drink right over here. A little liquid death. These are fire, by the way. It's kind of weird drinking something that says liquid death because you don't want to kind of put that into your body, but it's just sparkling water. These are fire. That was not an ad. I probably shouldn't have did that. Maybe I'll get an ad now. But I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, I hit the floor. Pow! My chair snapped right at the base. My chair snapped right at the base. I had to throw it over there. So I'm sitting in my wife's chair, and I realized that this chair is not very comfortable. So we may both be getting new chairs very soon. How I'm sounding out there. Nobody's in here yet. So let's let it build up. I'm turn it up a little bit. We're going to let it build. Nobody's in here yet, but I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. And I'm only going to talk for like an hour. But this is cool, live streaming. I try to support, a lot of creators here and there. One of the creators I support is like not a small creator, obviously, but a big creator is Joe Budden. So I'm a part of the Patreon. I watch this show a lot. So Queen's Flip, wild guy. He was doing in the room. Apparently for 24 hours or 48 hours, you're just stuck in the room. And one of the other cast members from the podcast named Imani, well, it looked like him and somebody just caught the fade. I'm talking about just walked up on him, bow. And yeah, so needless to say, I'm be by myself for a while because I don't want to be out here catching no fades with nobody. I'm too grown to be fighting. I'm not getting in nobody's room, being locked in. And I get it. But you got to figure out how to have fun with it. See, I watched Kai Cenat when they were all in prison for however long that was. They had that stream going in prison. And when they had that stream going in prison, it was some funny stuff happening in that stream. It wasn't really, too crazy where people want to fight. And, that's we don't need to see that, man. Like, it's enough of that. I feel like we've been through that era of wild TV, like the trashy TV, everybody fight. Oh, we waiting on the next person to punch that person, spit on that person, throw some water in this person's face. Like, I feel like that's all dead, man. Like, we ain't got to do that. But anyway, shout out to Queen's Flip. I mean, people are watching it. He's got 1 million some viewers, and I probably got one. So everybody starts somewhere, though. Oh, man. Happy top of the week. It's Sunday, so that is top of the week. So I hope y'all are getting y'all stuff together, whether it be getting the kids ready, meal prepping, whatever that stuff is, or just setting up your stuff for the week, setting up your content, figuring out your schedule, running it through ChatGPT, doing all that. I did absolutely nothing this weekend. So I need to catch up. I have to shoot my video that I need to put out on Tuesday. And I got my idea for it, so it should be pretty quick. Right after this, I'm just going to flip it and do that really quick. It's a good one. But yesterday was pretty stressful for me. I had to kind of hit the weights a little bit. Like, sometimes it's crazy. So I have like teenage kids, and then I have a baby. But I kind of see it now where you're like, yo, I'm telling you something because I know it. And I've been through it. And then they don't want to listen, and it's frustrating. Then it happens. Then you're like, dog, I told you. So I was real frustrated yesterday. So I was doing a bunch of cleaning up here in the studio and lifting weights till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just reps, clean, reps, clean. So, it's a tough one, man. Who's in here? Where's my chat at? Hold on. I got to open up my chat. Still coming in. We not worried about anything. Where's my chat? It's usually docked right here. Anyway, if y'all in here, I'm gonna get to this chat quickly in a minute and figure it out. So I'm running this OBS setup, and I'm getting there. Like I got my stream deck set up so I can do some switching and other things. I'm still building that, but I haven't quite got a hold of everything yet. So like, where is my chat? Hold on. Chat. I'm probably just gonna have to open it up on. There we go. I might have to not be in here. I may have to open it up directly in YouTube. Is that how you get the chat? I don't know. Let's see. We got the video details here. Analytics, I don't want that. I don't want customization. I just want to get to the my live broadcast. That's all I want. I just want to see it. Control room. All right, here's the chat. So maybe I'll just sit that over there. Close that up a bit. Close that. Boom. All right, I'm figuring this out. So little by little, every day, this is gonna get better and better. I get it. Shout out to the streamers because they do a great job at just running their streams. So good. I had no chats. No one's there. It's all good. Make sure we go to live chat. All right, we're set up. So I can see that now. I'm good. Hopefully I'm sounding good. Hopefully everything's all good. So let's get right into it. A couple things I want to talk about today. Obviously, if y'all know me, I'm a sports fan. And if you're in LA, then you got is it a sham bomb now? It's not Woj bomb no more. But we got a bomb that AD has been traded to the Mavericks for Luka Doncic. Like, who expected that? Nobody expected that one. That is insane. And that's Bron guy. So all y'all people that be hating on Bron, talk about the GM and he's running the show and blah, 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 blah. I honestly don't think they ran this past LeBron. I think this was a middle of the night deal. Somebody called and said, yo, Luka ain't happy. We don't want to pay him. We got one trade option for you. Straight up, let's figure it out. Give me AD. I give you Luka. Now, I'm not mad at the Mavs. And listen, this is a filmmaking channel. We're going to get into filmmaking, but we got to take a step back and reset ourselves every now and then. It's not all about filmmaking. It's about, entertainment. What do you like? So we're just going to talk a little bit about what we like. And I like sports. So anyhow, I think that the Mavs have gotten way better as long as AD can get healthy and stay healthy. And I think this now becomes Kyrie's team. And I think it's a much better fit, and Kyrie is in a much better headspace to have a team. And I think that becomes a clean little 1A, 1B duo. I think that is like, I don't want to call it great value Cavs 2016, but kind of, you know what I mean? Like that pick and roll is going to be sick. So the Mavs are going to be a problem. I don't know how long AD is out. Let me see if this is too loud. I don't know how long AD is out, but the Mavs are going to be a problem. Now, the Lakers, on the other hand, what are they going to do with Bron? I feel like the Lakers are setting up for some long-term moves, and it almost feels like they're not in win-now mode. To me, they're not in win-now mode. And that also means that LeBron, who is running out of time, obviously, Father Time is catching up to him. He only wants to be in win now mode. He doesn't want to be in a situation of a rebuild. He doesn't want to be in a, you know what I mean? Like Luka is going to be around for another 10 years and Luka is going to be crazy. Now, LeBron is probably going to have to mentor Luka, but he got his son to mentor right now. And I say mentor Luka because y'all know Luka be coming in a little chubby, out of shape, but he still get buckets. But he does need to take care of his body in order to, perform properly on the team. So I don't know, man. I think that that's a setup for the future. I like it. I think that You gave up AD, which is what, 30 something, 35 or something like that, and you got a 25-year-old superstar in Luka Doncic, and that's gonna be a good place to start and build around. I think Rob Pelinka made an amazing move. That is nuts. I did not see that coming, Rob. Good move. What we got? All right, we're gonna get started. We're just talking a little basketball. I think that they should let LeBron, go wherever he wants to go, though. And maybe we see LeBron play with Steph Curry. I don't know. That'd be dope if we see LeBron play with Steph Curry. So, let's see. Chat. Where y'all at? All right. So, let's get into it. Now we got AD and the Lakers out of the way. That is huge. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I really want to talk about this new Jonathan Majors movie, Magazine Dreams. Now, I will be the first to say that I love the character of Kang. I loved everything that Jonathan Majors was doing. Jonathan Majors was killing it in Lovecraft Country. He killed it in Creed. He was just the boy is on a path. He was on a path. I thought he was the next one. I felt like he was giving me the feeling that we got from Chadwick Boseman when he dropped and when he started just going crazy with all the roles. He was giving me that. Then the incident happened. I don't know what happened. He got proven or found guilty of something. Let's see. What did he get found guilty of? Was it assault? He had a couple different charges. Or let's see. Following his convention. No. Let's see. Convicted of a misdemeanor assault and harassment charges stemming from March 2023 incident involving his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari. Oh, man, it's tough. First and foremost, I don't mess with nothing that involves DV. Never hitting a woman, never have, never will. I have a daughter. I can't stand it. I can't stand for it. I'm a stand-up guy. It's not happening. I won't watch it happen. I won't let it happen. I'll do whatever I can to intervene if I see it happening. But, yeah. So that's first thing first. Second thing is you got to be careful because we don't know exactly what happened, but we know he was convicted. So Marvel convicted of a misdemeanor assault and harassment. Okay. Marvel drops him. Sucks. Kang is gone. Marvel then brings back Robert Downey Jr. to kind of replace him. Love Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, my favorite Marvel movie. But now I'm like, okay. Robert Downey Jr. had his comeback. Took him a while. He had his comeback from all of his issues. I don't see any coming back for, Freaky Man from, I can't even think of his name. I done put it out my head so much. I don't see any comeback. He was in House of Cards. I can't see a comeback for him. Although he was a great actor. Damn it, it's on the tip of my tongue. Why can't I say this name? He's on the tip of my tongue. Pause. The actor, House of Cards, whatever. You know who it is. Great actor, but yeah, too freaky, doing too much BS. Nah, no coming back for him. But we have seen some great comeback stories. Comeback stories like Chris Brown. Chris Brown has been, I feel like, has redeemed himself, if one can say that. Not being insensitive or anything like that. But I feel like Chris Brown has redeemed himself, become, rehabilitated in the public's eyes. And, every now and then you think about it, but you don't really think about it anymore. It was a time he learned, he moved on, which is something you have to, give grace to. But insert Jonathan Majors now. I think this could possibly be the greatest comeback in Hollywood. Everybody loves a comeback story. This character he's playing in Magazine Dreams it seems like, I don't know much about him. I do want to do some research on it. Seems like he's a pretty broken character. And it's like, who could set this up? It's like Kismet. Like, how did you set this up so perfectly? And I know he was already doing this. And this is like the perfect character for him to come and have the greatest comeback of all time. And it looks amazing. Like, hold on, let's turn this on, because this trailer, let's just like look and let's do a little reaction trailer, you know what I mean? So check this out. Oh, y'all see that picture. Got him. So let's check this out. I'm gonna play this trailer and let's just kind of go through it. Let me stop right there. First of all, this is a Zeus film. I remember when Zeus first started. It was actually, I believe, my boy King Batch. He was either part owner and still may be a part owner, but it started between, from what I know, it started between him, D-Storm, and a couple other influencers. And what they were doing was they were removing their content from YouTube, or taking all their old content from YouTube, repurposing it, bringing it together, repurposing it, and putting it on Zeus as a streaming platform to get it started. From there, it just took off like wildfire. Like, we know that this is another one of those where you see the shows where people are always fighting and blah, 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 blah. But I feel like this is where this right here, this film, is their opportunity to shift it. You know how Tubi had that shift where it was a bunch of, you know, just kind of the hood movies, Detroit and all that kind of stuff, just the hood movies. Then all of a sudden it had a shift to more higher end stuff. And I think it was because, if I'm not mistaken, Fox bought them. But it had a shift to more higher end films. And for this to be a Zeus film, I know some people clowned it at first, but when I seen the trailer and I seen the logo, the Zeus logo up there, I was like, okay, I see what they're doing. I see where they're going with this. So let's see. Let's keep going. And I'll talk about some other things after that about Zeus in a moment, but let's watch this trailer.
You have to do something big and important, or nobody will remember you when you're dead.
Look at this, man. This is just beautifully shot. So the thing was, I believe it was Searchlight who acquired the rights to this, or wanted the rights to this, before the issue with Jonathan Majors. And obviously, just like everybody else, they backed off from him. Rightfully so. It's your business. You got to do what you got to do. But they backed off from him. This was like the perfect way for Zeus to step in and grab a film that was like the festival darling from a guy who was an amazing actor, and just pick it up and run with it at this point.
Side chest. 21 and 7 switch.
Look at this, man. Look how this is.
I want to be Mr.
shot
Olympia one day.
Beautifully.
I've been training for this every moment of my entire life.
Look at it, man.
Like
Everything about this
judges
looks
always say that
fire.
you're small. Think they're liars?
Everyone's a liar. It is important.
You could just see that. You could look at his eyes and tell that this man is about to give it up in this film. He is about to go crazy. This film is about to be like, it's going to be one of those. Like, when you leave the theater after watching this, it's going to be one of those. You're going to be like, damn, dog really just left it out there.
That you find people that you can make an emotional bond with.
Look at this. I gotta look up who shot this.
Nicely and in a calm voice.
You know what I mean? I gotta look.
If you're not 100%, you will never be successful.
Everything.
Nobody knows who
My
you
boy
are.
hitting them roids.
Nobody.
Well, you gotta commit all energy and focus to being the greatest bodybuilder on the entire planet.
This is some real
That's what
shit right here.
separates one from being a champion, one from not being a champion.
I've really only seen him in like some iconic roles, so I can't do anything but believe this is gonna be another one of them. Plus, dog is ripped. Like, I'm trying to.
Hey guys, Purely
I gotta
Maddox
get
here.
Jim more, bro.
Current
Is ripped.
eyepiece. No!
Literally me every time I do a YouTube video. No. Hold on. This is literally me every time.
Guys, helium managed is here. Current eyepiece. No!
Every time. I know y'all can relate out there, content creators. Oh, look how just beautifully shot this is.
It's how it works.
How are you doing, Killian?
This is next level. Ugh.
When I close my eyes and dream,
Yeah, this is gonna be one of them.
Picture of me on the cover of the magazine.
This is gonna be
in
one
the
of them.
entire world.
I'll stop it. This is gonna be one of them. I'm not gonna lie. This is, I get goosebumps watching this. You know what I mean? Because like, I love a good comeback story, and it's really hard right now to get stories greenlit or put out there. And it's just my opinion. And I've talked to a bunch of other people who are kind of in the same boat. It's really hard to get stories out there right now about black men, and even harder to get stories out there that show black men in a positive light, a positive fashion. There was, there's a point where, like, I was talking to some people, trying to pitch some things and everything, and like they were just straight up telling me, like, do you have anything that's black woman led, things that start black woman conversations and things like that. And the stories that I had, they were black male driven, and they just weren't looking for that. Now, they should be 100% looking for black women and their films and their voices. Do not get me wrong. I'm never saying that. Never taking anything away from that. Like, shows I love, like Abbott and Quinta, what she's doing and all that, and everything like Issa does, like, those are some killers. Like, I love it. Even down to, I know this isn't per se a black show, but the black lead, Lioness, is amazing. Like, come on, man. I could never hate on that. But it's really hard when you start to talk about getting black male stories greenlit in theaters and, stuff that has, it's tough. And like I said, I've had conversations with some other directors and filmmakers, and they're kind of feeling it the same way. I remember working on this project called Black Title Here, or Title Black Here. I think I did the trailer. What was that project called? Black Title Here. Either way, it was really good. Yeah, so it did some moves in the festival circuit. Either way, it was really well done. Let me show you a little bit. It was really well done. I actually edited the trailer for this.
Yo, call time is 7 a.m.
Definitely thought it was gonna get picked up, and
Where are you? Hello?
didn't get any love. Like, was literally told that we're looking for, it's not what we're looking for right now. So I don't know when or how long it's gonna take for the shift to happen, but I do think that this is a move in the right direction. I really hope that he does have the comeback that he deserves, or that he needs. Like, I would say that I really do hope that he has a comeback. I think it's going to be great for indies. I think it's going to be great for small streaming services. Like, for example, I started a small streaming service. Whenever you guys get a chance to make sure it's still going. My chat ain't messed up. All right, cool. Oh no. What happened? We back? All right, seems like I got a little drop out there for a second, but it looks like we back. Just making sure. What happened? This is very irritating. I don't know what happened. Did I get cut? Yo, yo. Can I get it back? Am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back. It's looking like I'm back. All right. I hope I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened here, but hopefully I didn't get flagged for showing that trailer or something like that. That would suck. But I'm learning in real time. I'm figuring it out. So let's see. Am I live? It says I'm live. It looks like I'm still streaming. So I'm back. All right. Again, sorry about that, but I'm back. All right. So anyway, I was telling you about the streaming service that I started. It's called redgrade.tv. Feel free to go check it out. It's free. Like, you can go in there. I think it's like a free 14-day window, but if you hit me up, I'll give you like a free code. I'm really just trying to load it up with content right now, so I don't charge for it. But as you can see, I've got a few shows on there, a few things that I've done. This one's really good. Evolution of a Heathen, blah, 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 blah. We got Laurel Ave, which is good. You can play a little trailer from that. Oh, no, that's not the trailer. That's going to be the full film. Anyhow, you get the picture. You know what I mean? So that's why I think it's very, important. And I think it's very, it's a huge deal that Zeus got a film such as this. And I don't know, man. I'm definitely rooting for him. Again, he's got Making Good also, so that's pretty dope. But I'm definitely rooting for him. Yeah. If you get a chance, check out my site, redgrade.tv. We got a couple things on there that I think you'll enjoy. Night Hag, noodles. I was making noodles for a while. A lot of people know about that. Maybe you haven't seen it. This is where it is. For free. Go watch it. Redgrade.tv. It's amazing. We also just did this recent one, Evolution of a Heathen. And, this was kind of basically telling the story of redemption and things like that about this guy named Travis and what he's doing. He was a DJ known as DJ Heathen, and is telling the story of what he's doing to revamp his brand and be more community focused, because he was really, his character of DJ Heathen was an asshole, but he was really always community focused, and those worlds started to collide. So had to step back, and one of them has to die. So it's a good story. It's a great story. All right, moving right along, because actually not even moving right along too far. We're still talking about Jonathan Majors. I'm going to see it Monday, the 4th. What's today? The 2nd. So I'm going to see it on the 4th, Tuesday. I'm going to Pan-African Film Festival, and I'm going to the premiere. The tickets were like $250 something to go to the premiere. I did not pay that. We got half off because I got a film in there. Hey, I got a film in the Pan-African Film Festival. So, quick story. Last year, my word of the year was selfish. I wanted to be selfish in all of my acts as far as my career goes. So, I wanted to make sure that I was putting anything that I did, I had to find a selfish reason to do it. So whether it was to get here, to go there, to meet this person, to meet that person, if I did it, I had to find a reason to do it for myself and not just doing it for someone else. With that being said, one of my selfish goals was to get a film in Pan-African Film Festival, which happens in February every year, and it happens at the Crenshaw Theater, I believe it is. Anyhow, we're in there. I have a film called Kelly that's screening. I actually want to show y'all the trailer. Hold on. Let me show y'all that trailer, because it's a beautiful trailer. Let's see. It's a beautiful film. Losing Hope, Kelly. See if we can get that pulled up. All right.
What about orchids?
Didn't we just buy flowers?
Last week.
Mine are looking real thirsty right now. Just like your dating life.
Bye, Gideon.
You haven't been on a date in a minute.
You know that I am looking for my king, okay?
Hello.
I wanted to know if you were going on a date with me.
Since when do women ask guys out on dates?
I believe in an equal playing field. So I'm asking for exactly what I want. Why do you love flowers so much?
You know how they say love makes a home?
Yes.
To me, flowers are love.
I love that.
Where your mama now, though?
Oh, you mean my mama? And
You
then?
making fun of me now.
No, you started it.
I'm gonna finish everything I started.
You are about to slip and fall in this man's dick.
I just get this feeling that I'm meant to date. I can't fight this feeling. I can't fight this feeling. I can't fight this feeling. I can't fight this feeling.
All right, so that was my film, Kelly. And that was a film that I was DP and producer on. So I was producer, DP, editor, colorist, sound. So I did a lot. That was my producer role. I did a bunch of stuff. That is a big achievement for me. I don't care if it wins. I don't care if it wins any awards. I do not care. I have been trying to get into this film festival for a little bit now, and I'm not the big film festival guy. Like, I think they're all money grabs. I think there's only a few that are worth it. But what I've found with going to film festivals with this film over the past year, and with me going with the selfish mindset, I found that the real power of the film festivals is not actually winning the film festival or just even being a part of the film festival. That's not the real power of it. The real power of it is the people you meet when you go to the film festival and after they watch your film. And I say that because every time I went to a film festival to watch this film, I've gotten a job right after. Somebody wanted to talk to me and somebody wanted to book me for something. And that's just because I was in the building, they saw it, they were touched by it, they loved how it looked, and they wanted to know who shot it, and they were looking for the DP, and they came up to me, we exchanged information, and we ended up going on to do a project. That's where I found the real value of film festivals. I still don't believe in them, but that right there, I can get down with that. I can do film festivals if that's what we're going to do. If we're going to go and have a network, if that's what it was made to be, I'm down to do that. Film festivals, like I said, it's a group of people who are going to judge your film and judge a bunch of other films, and I honestly only think there's about 5 that are really worth it. Like Sundance, which just happened, South by Southwest, Cannes, and African Black Film Festival, the Black African American Film Festival, whichever one that's. And then there's one more, I don't know, Martha's Vineyard or something. Whatever it is, there's only a few of them, and maybe Toronto. There's only a few of them that are really worth it, and you can kind of get your film, greenlit or purchased or whatever. And that's just, it seems like even now those films are films that are heavily funded, films that they have stars in them, like the Jonathan Majors one that came, went to Sundance and killed. So I think that you really only have those few film festivals that will kind of move the needle for you if you can get into those. And everything else is just kind of like, what can you get out of it? Choose wisely and see if you can go to them and network, and then possibly, build or gain more popularity or traction or motion from there. So like the Michu Film Festival here, the Pan-African Film Festival here in LA. Also and I'm thinking of ones that have like a big following and a lot of people go to. So, American Black Film Festival, that kind of stuff. Those all have big followings. And Essence Fest, like those have big followings. Those are the ones that if you go there, you're probably going to network with some people and you're probably going to find yourself some work or find yourself some contacts. That's what I think film festivals, or the best thing about film festivals, are. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see. Let's see who we got. Wiley Todd, keep going, man. Happy Grammy Day. Happy Grammy Day. Happy Grammy Day. Last year, I went to a pre-Grammy party, and I met a lot of people at that party. That was also one of my selfish things. Like, I'm going to go out, and I'm going to find people. I'm going to meet people. Got a lot of contacts from doing that. I did not do it this year. Hopefully, I'll get back to it next year. But actually, I want to be a part of the film or the award shows. Like I went to the Grammy party. I went to the ESPYs. One of my goals were to be, at the Oscars or one of these award shows, and it ended up being the ESPYs. I wanted to do Emmys or Grammys. Emmys or Oscars. Ended up being the ESPYs. I'll take it. No complaints there. Met a lot of good people at ESPN. Got some contacts there. Got some work out of it. And that's the thing. Like, whenever I get out to these things, I'm getting out. I'm talking to everybody. I don't care. I'm talking to any and everybody, and everybody's going to hear my voice, and somebody going to know who I am by the time I leave there. Especially, I introduce myself as Champ. I could introduce myself as Brandon, but there's a lot of people named Brandon. There's only one black DP director out here named Champ. So when they say Champ, DP director, they know it's me. You know what I mean? The Champ is here. Boop, 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 boop. Hell yeah. Anyway, moving on. What else did I want to talk about today? I had a few more things. See if there's anybody in the chat. Nobody chatting. So, a couple more things. How do y'all feel about iPhone filmmaking? I've been on the fence about this. And I've been vocal. Like, I don't think that I could ever make a film on an iPhone. I think that I could make skits or maybe a short on the iPhone. Beautiful image, beautiful, the log is great. You can grade it, pretty much just like anything else in DaVinci and get some really good looks out of it. But doing a full film is crazy to me. So the reason I bring that up is because I was just looking, seeing what was out there in the news, and it started to talk about 28 years later, 28 days later was the original. 28 years later is the sequel. And they're saying that this was shot on an iPhone 15. I get it. Some people, they want to just do some things, make some noise. I don't know why you choose the iPhone to do this. And the reason I'm saying is because, okay, check this out. So we got this photo here. This is the leaked photo because apparently everybody had to sign NDAs and, everything was kept under wraps, that the movie was shot with smartphones. But this picture leaked. And I don't even think it was a leak. I think this is a picture that was put out. Right here. We're looking at the camera. On first glance, it looks like a normal camera, but that's just a big ass lens on this tiny little smartphone. So you're doing all of this rigging to put this on this tiny little smartphone with this tiny little sensor when you have a Blackmagic 4K pocket with the bigger sensor, shoots raw, and costs just about the same amount as an iPhone. And you don't have to do all this rigging for battery and all this extra stuff and, all the rigging for storage and all of that. You already have it all there, and it's a camera. I don't understand I try to because I don't want to seem crazy. I don't understand when you have the amount of resources that you have, and hopefully I'm still streaming here. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting warnings again. I got to see what's up with that. When you have the amount of resources that you have, you choose to shoot an iPhone. Now, if you don't have the resources and you're shooting on an iPhone, you're using what you got to get what you want. I'm not mad at that any day of the week. If you can pull that off and make something dope, do it. But when you have the resources to shoot with a bunch of iPhones that cost the same amount as a bunch of Blackmagic cameras, and then you're putting all the same stuff on it, why? That's just me. I mean, maybe y'all can help me out. I just don't know why. I don't understand it. So, anyway, David Boyle, Danny Boyle, excuse me. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know if they did shoot a bunch of 28 Days Later was shot on like some lower level cameras. I get that. But now this is a project that was like proven, and you got, I don't know. You got so much connected to this camera. It's crazy. I mean, look at this big ass lens on the iPhone and all of this gack you got to put on it to do all of this. I don't get it. I don't understand why. But that's just me. I'm not big on iPhone filmmaking. I am big on iPhones for BTS shorts, content creation, all of that kind of stuff. I just don't think that I would take it out and do a film on it. I think it's just too cumbersome. It's a lot easier to just take a camera whose first job is to be a camera. Sometimes only job is to be a camera. It's just going to make some beautiful images. Make a lot better images. Anyway, I'm going to continue to shoot on my Red and my Blackmagics until further notice, which further notice may be sooner than later, because I'm not going to lie to you. I've been thinking heavy about getting an Alexa. I've been thinking real heavy about getting an Alexa. But my only thing is I need to land a job and a client worthy of me buying an Alexa, which means they're paying enough, because I don't want to drop $70,000 on an Alexa. Like, how much is an Alexa Mini right now? Like, how much is it going to cost me to get an Alexa Mini? Let's see. Let's go over here. Of course, it'd be Alexa Mini LF. Oh, my God. So, yeah. That's Alexa 35. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not getting an Alexa. It's not. Shit. I'm not getting it. I will rent it until further notice. Holy yeesh. Maybe I can find one used. Okay, used is better off of MVP. Used, excellent condition. That's a little bit better. I'm still not dropping $38,000 on anything. I mean, that's more than my son's car at this point. 600 hours on it. Yeah, I would probably find somewhere to or some way to finance this camera if I did go and get it. And then I would probably hope it paid itself off within, the year. The good thing about these cameras, though, is there's a lot of them out here in LA, obviously, but they're always being used. You can put these in a rental house and get these on shows fairly easy, especially if you know someone in a rental house. So I don't really have anybody that I have a personal relationship with at a rental house. So I don't know how much I'd be able to get this rented out. But if you can get your Alexa rented out on a show, that show could last 2-3 months, and that could pretty much pay it off for you. You're probably getting these off at about, let's see, what's the rental rate on Alexa Mini LF right now? Alexa Mini LF. Whoop. Rental cost. Sure. Share Grid. I don't really count Share Grid because they're like undercutting people. Let me see. Adorama Rentals. Can I find like a... Okay, so Stray Angel Films, they're renting theirs out for $1,000. This one, $1,595. 550 to 1850. So they're, you know, that's what they're renting around. They used to be, last time I looked, they were around 2,000, but that package right now, I'm guessing, is probably around $1,500 a day, unless you go to ShareGrid and somebody's renting theirs for cheaper. Let's see how much they're renting them on ShareGrid. They'd probably be a lot cheaper on ShareGrid. $19 a day. That's not true. That's some bullshit. Yes, okay, so that's extra stuff. Where's the actual camera? Ready to shoot. Okay, so ready to shoot. These guys are renting out for $300 a day. So if I'm going to go do a commercial and, you know, it's for a brand or whatever, I'll probably go and grab one of these if I'm not using my red. And, you know, we'll see. That's it, man. I don't really have too much more to talk about. Kind of got through my news. I'm enjoying doing this live format. Hopefully, you know, it starts to pick up a little bit more. We can talk about more things. But I'm thinking I'm gonna try and do this once a week. You know, just to kind of build this channel. And again, I'll be talking about filmmaking things and filmmaking news. And it's just basically, you know, creative conversations, you know, casual creative conversations. Maybe I name it that, casual creative conversations. And like I said in the beginning of this, you don't always have to talk about just filmmaking stuff, because we got to turn our brains off every now and then. So with that being said, I did go see a movie recently. I went to see One of Those Days, which has Keke Palmer, SZA, and produced by Issa Rae. That was fun. It was a fun movie. Again, I posted this on Threads the other day. Becoming a filmmaker does not mean you have to break down every film. Everybody in your life does not need your thesis on the film. It was fun, or you didn't like it. It wasn't for you. For me, One of Those Days was fun. It was like Girl Friday. It basically is what it was to me. It felt like that. So, you know, if you get a chance, go out and check it. You know what I mean? Or wait for it to be on streaming. It's definitely worth a watch, especially if you like with your lady or whatever. You guys will have some laughs. It's a good watch. And I'm interested to see SZA in more things. I think she played a great character like that. Obviously, we know Keke Palmer is Keke Palmer. That's her. She's her. And we know what Issa Rae does. So with that being said, like, go check it out. You know what I mean? Support it. And also, coming up next month. Okay, before I even go. Coming up next month, we got a couple things. For sure, I'm hoping that everybody goes out and checks out that magazine Dreams, okay? But what we have to do, we all have to, we got to show up and show out for Anthony Mackie, man. We got to show up and show out for Black Captain America. If you don't get up and show out like we did for Black Panther, I'm going to be upset. I'm buying everybody tickets, all the kids. Everybody on the block, we all going. We going to see Captain America. What's up? Let's go. Actually, I'm probably going to do that today. I'm going to go get all the tickets, and we are all going to see Captain America because it's important. I think it's very important. And the other thing about this is, did my lights dim down? I don't know. I still look good. But the other thing that's really important about this is we watched Anthony Mackie go from Captain America passing him up, on your left, and seeing their chemistry grow together, to seeing him get a show, or seeing his role, you know, grow as an Avenger, to seeing him and then as an Avenger without an actual power, like he's just a regular man in a suit. Seeing that grow to him getting a series alongside Bucky, to being Captain America now. I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see him being Captain America. Maybe I missed that in the comics. I didn't read a bunch of comics. Didn't really have money like that growing up to get a bunch of comics. So I saw what I saw, read what I read, but I didn't see that coming. So that I thoroughly enjoyed that. So we gotta pop up and we gotta show out. We gotta pop out and show. You know what I mean? Super Bowl coming up, and Kendrick Lamar, he's gonna kill it. I'm never rehashing the Drake thing again. I like Drake. I wish he would have went out a different way. I hope this isn't the end of Drake, but Kendrick Lamar, that's that guy. He's that dude. That boy put on a clinic on how to just take over and move properly. And listen, take notes. Anyway, I know he's going to put on a great show. I'm going to watch it. I hope you guys are going to watch it. I hope everybody gets up and goes out and watches Captain America this month. I'd also, when is it released? Let me make sure I give y'all the proper release date, because even just a few people here, I know you can look this up. Captain America Brave New World. When is it released? Let's see. February 14th. It releases on my birthday, February 14th. I'm in the building. That's date night. I don't care what nobody says. Captain America, Brave New World, date night, Valentine's Day, my birthday. And then the next day, we're showing Kelly. And we're showing that at the Pan-African Theater. I'm sorry, not the Pan-African Theater. The Pan-African Film Festival. Hold on, let me see. And it's at the Crenshaw Boulevard Theater. African Film Festival. All right, let's see. I believe it's showing on the 14th and the 15th. I'm going on the 15th. So let's see what we got. Where can we find? I want to find the film. So film schedule, here we go. Film guide. Let's type in Kelly. There we go. 30 minutes. Let's see. When is it showing? I'll click on it. Okay, yes. So it is playing on the 14th at 11:10 a.m. The Culver Theater. Okay, so I was wrong with Crenshaw, but I think it's in Crenshaw. Whatever. The Culver Theater, Auditorium 1. Then it's playing on the 15th at 9:50 p.m. That's the one I'm going to. So if you decide to come through, please pull up, say what's up. And yeah, February 15th, 9:50, the Culver Theater. I'm really proud of this. I'm going to do some breakdowns on it too now that it's out there. And then I believe it's going to be shortly after that releasing to YouTube. So that's really exciting, amazing. I'm super happy for my boy Derek, who wrote and directed this. This is the second project we worked on, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that it just continues to grow for him. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I really do. Let's see, did we get any more chats? No more chats right now, but I really do appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hopefully I'm doing something that you enjoy a little bit. Hopefully I'm doing something that you get a little bit of, value from. And yeah, keep creating, keep kicking ass, and I'm gonna catch y'all on